What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we have to go over the Dogecoin here today. So looking at our chart for Dogecoin, we can see that this is a consolidation period. I don't want to do too much on the technicals today because with the consolidation, we already know what it's going to do. It's going to consolidate and it's going to go down this wedge until it meets right here at the end. And then once it meets at the end, we are going to know whether or not we go up or down. And right now, this wedge seems like it's kind of going up a little bit. So honestly, I think we might have another breakout that might happen. But remember, we might actually go down as well. It just depends what's more prominent, whether we have the buying more dominant or the selling more dominant, right? So that is what we're seeing here. And we know this consolidation because you can see it is hitting the wedge at all these points. It'll probably hit the wedge again around here, and then probably another time around here, coming here, and then here before it has a little breakout, whether it goes up or down. So hopefully this breakout goes up, right? Because we've been having all these breakouts have been going up, and as you can see, the same consolidation period was true for here, and then we just kind of broke out there. Let me go back over there to that side. So yeah, you can see we just kind of broke out of it there, and then we started to go down because we didn't have enough support there. So we were just resisted up here at this 28 cents 29 cent level, so we couldn't break 29 cents. So that is a heavy point of resistance, so we're gonna have to test that resistance again. So we had to come down, so then we built that momentum back up again so we can break that 29 cent resistance and go all the way up again. So hopefully we continue to raise there with Dogecoin. So I'm going to talk about some things with Dogecoin here today. So 31 billion in market cap, that's cool, down 9%, still cool. 5.4 billion in the last 24 hours, still cool. So let's look over here at this whale, right? This whale was made today. This whale was literally made today at 24 cents. This whale took $359 million today. This is a billionaire. Remember, multi-millionaires don't have $359 million laying around, and when they do, they don't put it all inside of one asset. Billionaires put like 1 to 5% of their money into this one asset, which is Dogecoin. $359 million, that's like 5% of a billionaire's assets right now. So they're just looking at it like, let it do what it does. So they come in here and they buy this today, literally. Like, the fact that literal billionaires are looking at this as an opportunity. The fact that literal billionaires are looking at this like, I'm going to buy in at 24 cents because I know it's going to go to $1. So that is what we're seeing here. The prediction, we know that it's going to go to $1 by the end of the year. So these billionaires, they all know it. We all know it. Like, look at this, $359 million. And since they bought it earlier today, it went all the way up to, what is that? That is 362 million. So 359 million to 362 million. The day hasn't even went by yet. So they've already made profit. They could literally sell that and buy a brand new mansion just off of like an hour of gains. Like, this is why I love Dogecoin so much. Off an hour of gains, this billionaire could literally go buy a mansion. So this is the reality for a lot of people right now. People who have huge money and are inside of crypto are benefiting the most. Like, me and you are, maybe you are a millionaire and you're watching this, and if you are, kudos to you. That's pretty dope. But most people aren't millionaires, and this is why I know this inside of Dogecoin to be true. Because about 2.9 million people inside Dogecoin have more than $1, obviously, because it's only $1, right? But only about 1.2 million people in Dogecoin have more than $100. Now it's starting to get smaller. Only 408,000, and if you want to look, it's right here. So yeah, only 408,000 people have over $1,000 in Dogecoin. Only 79,000 people have over 10,000. That's still a significant amount of money, and that's a significant amount of people with that much money, right? 100,000 or 10,000 people have $100,000 plus dollars in there. Now it's starting to get more scarce, and 10,000 people is still a significant amount of people. $100,000 is definitely a significant amount of money. Only 1.2 thousand people have over $1 million in Dogecoin. That's a significant amount of money, but the people are starting to get smaller. The pool is getting smaller here. So only 221 people have over $10 million in Dogecoin here. So this whale that we're looking at, he is one of 221 people that have 10 million plus. So that is definitely something to put it into perspective there. So that's definitely pretty cool to see that there's these Dogecoin whales that are just the anomalies to everything, but the anomaly is never the exception to the rule. So even though we do have these billionaires with all this money in it, they can afford to lose, a little bit of money here and there, but 359 million is still a lot of people. And look at this little promotion here, Pangea Ocean Cleanup Coin. I'm going to do another video on that. Pangea Ocean Cleanup Coin is actually a really good crypto. It's definitely something that you need to check out. But yeah, this is their official page. I'm definitely going to do another video on it. People have been asking for it, so I'm definitely going to do it. And they're doing some really good things for our oceans, so I'm going to do a whole video on that, right? So let's go ahead and get back on track here though. So let's do this. All right, so EndoCorp, a medical supply company, now accepts Dogecoin. Yes, a medical supply company, literally saving lives with Dogecoin. Dogecoin literally stands for do good every day, and they're literally saving lives with Dogecoin, and they're a growing company right now. So I definitely support that. I'm all for that. That's pretty cool. So EndoCorp repair part solutions, and it says 10,000 plus SKUs, real-time stock levels, blah blah blah, same day shipping, so no minimum orders. So you don't have to have a minimal order to order from this medical supply company, because you know some medical supply companies, they're like they're only going to sell to like a hospital, so they want a minimum order, right? But they're like, nope, we're selling to anybody, whoever needs it, we're selling to them, right? So that's pretty cool. And they say we don't sell parts, we sell part solutions. I like that. So over here it says they are certified. We don't just say quality, we live it. That's a pretty good MO to live by. Reliability, same day shipping, that's pretty cool right there too. Guaranteed for orders placed by 4 p.m. So that's good. So support, they have customer support. You can call them anytime, and they have a whole selection of stuff that you can pick for. So definitely check their website out. Just definitely pretty cool that Dogecoin is now like, Dogecoin is just smashing through everything. Like everyone's spreading FUD about Dogecoin, and Dogecoin comes back with a slap in the face. It says no more FUD. So there's so much going on with Dogecoin, just left and right being accepted by actual companies, you know. So yeah, this is the website here, and it looks like a pretty well made website. I'm looking for request portal access. Okay, so you have to request access to look at everything on there, so understandable. But yeah, it's definitely pretty cool right here. This is definitely a pretty cool website. So I'm not going to do too much on this because I don't know much about this company, but they are a medical supply company, which is definitely needed in times like this. So it's definitely cool that you can buy, you know, their stuff with Dogecoin. And they have an actual headquarters over here. It says inside of Michigan, Southfield. So yep, inside of Michigan. If you live out there, you can go straight to their place over there. So that's pretty cool right there. Now we have more stuff. So 8 reasons why Dogecoin will rise again. We know Dogecoin will rise, but let's read the 8 reasons, right? So number 1 is utility. Utility, the major factor with Dogecoin, being able to use your Dogecoin for everyday transactions will help increase its price over time. Dogecoin is faster and cheaper to transact than Bitcoin. So that's another thing. People use Bitcoin as a store of value. People use Dogecoin as a form of payment. So that's really big news. So much big news. Another point of sale platform allowing merchants to add Doge. Also note that while you can do this with 20 plus cryptocurrencies on this platform, they choose Doge to do that with the announcement, right? So Dogecoin is being accepted worldwide by so many different people. So Doge for Amazon, hope that actually gets, you know, done. But you can buy stuff with Doge, or buy stuff on Amazon with Doge through BitPay. So that's one thing that you can do. So the Oakland A's, we already know they do that. And Tesla, maybe Tesla will accept Doge on Elon Musk's birthday, which is on the 28th, which is only about 3 days from now. So hopefully he'll do that, right? Hopefully he'll mention it being accepted as payment. But honestly, we don't know if he will do it or not. But it's gonna be his birthday, so he's most likely gonna make a tweet about Dogecoin, because Elon Musk has not tweeted about Dogecoin in forever, which is so not normal for Elon Musk, right? So more stuff. Pay me in Doge, going global. More tweets than pay me in Bitcoin. And accessibility. We have Dogecoin on Robinhood. We have Dogecoin on Coinbase, Binance. We have it on every single major platform. Dogecoin is major right now. So Dogecoin and Coinbase, nice, definitely nice. So Doge, crypto versus fiat. So crypto has gone global. Crypto has gone so global that China has now not banned, but they're restricting a lot of crypto access, and they're making their own crypto because they understand crypto's the future. What did they do on YouTube when they understood YouTube was the future? They banned it in their country, and then they made their own YouTube because they understood it was the future, and they wanted to be they wanted to be in control of their own future. So they're like, all right, YouTube is the future, we're gonna ban YouTube and make our own. Now they're saying crypto is the future, we're gonna ban crypto and make our own. And remember, it's not 100% banned, it's just restricted. So, you know, difference there. So crypto has gone global. El Salvador's president Nayib Bukele recently signed a law recognizing Bitcoin as a legal tender. So we're noticing this all over the place. They had the US dollar already as a legal tender, and the fact that they decided to switch to Bitcoin means a lot. So that's definitely a really big statement right there, right? So Texas is Bitcoin country. That's a pretty cool announcement there. Texas is a Bitcoin country now. So not everyone is happy about the prospect of countries adopting crypto. In response to El Salvador's historic law, an International Monetary Fund spokesperson raised alarms, saying that adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender raises a number of macroeconomic, financial, and legal issues. Definitely does, because they are stating that every business would have to accept it. Some people may not want to accept it because they don't like the volatility of crypto, which I completely understand. But I don't know what I can do about that. I can't do nothing about it. So China's already working to introduce their own digital yuan, like I already said. So more things with Dogecoin. Let's keep going down. Memes. We already know Doge is huge with memes. Diamond hands. Look, Tesla had diamond hands. We know Tesla has Dogecoin. So big stuff right there. And the whole thing with AMC and GameStop, the only reason that happened was because of memes. So that helped fuel the whole growth of that whole time period, right? So look at the Dogecoin community, look at the hate, and it cannot break through. That's another pretty funny meme. There's so many different memes like this. Dogecoin value dropping memes, and then there's Dogecoin just leaving. So lots of different memes going on here. Now, the space race. All right, so let's talk about the SpaceX Doge 1 satellite going to the moon. The day after the Saturday Night Live appearance, Elon Musk announced the Doge 1 satellite mission to the moon is literally going to send Dogecoin to the moon, funded entirely by Dogecoin. And that was huge. That's really huge, right? And he said SpaceX is going to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon. And the joke was a serious joke. So SpaceX is going to put a literal Dogecoin on the moon. He said that on April Fool's. Then he came out and said SpaceX launching satellite Doge 1 to the moon next year. Mission paid for in Dogecoin. First crypto in space. First meme in space to the moon. So literally going to the moon here. Now, a new space race has begun. So they're actually having a space race. Remember, also, what's his name? I forgot his name, whatever his name is. Jeff Bezos, yeah, he's trying to also go to the moon too. So there's a space race. Whoever's gonna get there first will win. And Elon Musk and SpaceX, I hope they win with Dogecoin. So that would be really cool, right? So Doge DeFi, Doge holders will soon be able to loan their Doge and collect interest through automated online lending protocols, collectively known as decentralized finance, or DeFi. And actually, this is actually pretty exciting. Let's talk about that. DeFi makes financial lending and borrowing products available on a blockchain, on a public blockchain. So anyone with a smartphone and internet connection can make or receive a loan, eliminating the need for central banking institutions. So don't DeFi. So don't defy DeFi. So loan repayments and liquidations are handled algorithmically through automated smart contracts. Fees that used to go to banks stay with individuals. So yeah, look at that. You put your money inside of a high interest savings account, you get 0.5% per year. You put your money inside of, Dogecoin and stake it once they make this whole DeFi thing. So I don't know who's to say 10%, 20% a year, whatever. Go on. If you go on, what is it called? You go on Voyager. Yeah, definitely go on Voyager. There's the link inside the bio or my description.bio, or description, not the bio. But yeah, check out the link in the description for Voyager. You'll get $25 for free when you sign up and deposit $100 in it, and you can stake Dogecoin on there. 2.2% per month. So yeah, 2.2% per month. Not much, but it's something. And when you think about it, 2.2% of whatever per month, like, that's still a significant amount of money. We can't deny that. We cannot deny that 2.2% is not a good amount of money. Because you put in the cool $100, yeah, you can get a little cool $2 a month. It's still something there, right? It's still something. You can't deny that. So it is better than a high interest savings account that gives you 0.5% a year, when Dogecoin will give you 2.2% per month. And that is just on Voyager. But watch when this whole DeFi thing kind of plays out. It's going to be way more on way more different exchanges. So we're going to see this in the future. Lower transaction fees. I already talked about this. So working with the Doge developers to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. That's what Elon Musk said about the whole him working on Dogecoin with the developers, right? So ideally, Doge speeds up block time 10 times, increases block size 10 times, and drops fees by 100x. Then it wins hands down. And that's what Dogecoin does. So that's why Dogecoin wins. It'll be a fractional Dogecoin. Don't want to assure on how low yet, but I'll probably go down by more than one order of magnitude from where it is now. That is what Michi Lumen said. So developer Michi Lumen has suggested that new transaction fees will be less than one Dogecoin. That is crazy. Transaction fees less than one Dogecoin. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like imagine, transferring like a million Doge and then only paying one Doge or less than one Doge inside of transaction fees. That is very significant compared to Bitcoin, right? Now, leadership, we also have a lot of Doge leadership here. The Doge community has, with evident unanimity, chosen the Twitter account Greg as its Fox CEO as a decentralized payments network. Dogecoin has no real CEO. So yeah, no real CEO. The people run Dogecoin. Do only good every day. That's what it's for. Greg describes himself in his Twitter bio. I'm Greg. I like football and stocks. And my birthday, I'm from Kentucky. That's kind of weird right there. That's a weird statement. I'm Greg. I like football and stocks. And my birthday. He liked his birthday, I guess. And he's from Kentucky. So, cool news there. Right? So, yes, Dogecoin has no actual CEO, which is pretty good. So, yes, it's all risky. Memes, more memes, right? All right, so let's move on. That's a lot of different use cases with Dogecoin. That's a lot of different points there made back to back to back. It's a very significant, right? So Dogecoin strikes major gains. Elon Musk gives a shout out to meme coin and takes days at Bitcoin. So look over here what happened. In my opinion, Doge is at its best when it's funny. This is definitely true. Wanting the future world / universe economy to ironically be satirical, meme money is a fun story that people can get behind. So when people get too serious or militant about it, for me that ruins its charm, which is true. Whenever people are way too serious about it, that's just gonna ruin everything. Dogecoin's all about memes. It's all about having fun. And Elon Musk agrees with this. He puts the little cheers thing here, and that is a significant statement because he doesn't actually tweet anything about Dogecoin himself. He only now comments on other people's posts about Dogecoin because the whole anonymous thing. And look, anonymous, they took the whole Dogecoin thing too seriously, and that's why people are like mad because they're mad because Elon Musk sold out Bitcoin and bought Dogecoin. And what do you get for those type of people? You get maxi pads. Why do you get maxi pads? I don't know. Look, how many Bitcoin maxis does it take to screw in a light bulb? What he's saying there is Bitcoin people are being pansies. Like, Elon Musk sold out his Bitcoin and he bought Dogecoin. Simple as that. I did the same thing. No one should be judged for doing that. But Elon Musk got judged for selling Bitcoin. Not even selling Bitcoin. He got judged for not accepting it on Tesla and then suggesting that he'll use Bitcoin to be accepted. So people got their panties in a bunch and now they need maxis. So yeah, that's exactly what's happening there. So over here he says buy curious, oh right, Bitcoin, ha. So yeah, he's taking shots at Bitcoin here left and right, and I'm not taking shots at Bitcoin. I like Bitcoin is good. It's definitely a good hold value, good store of value, right? I really do like both Bitcoin and Dogecoin is just more funner than Bitcoin, and it's more convenient. Like when you walk into a store and you don't have any money on you but you have a crypto card, you're not going to be like, all right, I'm going to spend my Bitcoin, which is really a store of value. Like there's very few Bitcoins out there. But when you look at Dogecoin, you think about Dogecoin has 131 billion Dogecoins. There's only like 21 million Bitcoins and they haven't all been mined yet. But the Dogecoin, 131 billion, and on top of the 131 billion, 5 billion are mined every single year. So that is that's really significant right there for an actual use of payment. Dogecoin is an actual use of payment. Bitcoin is a store of value. So that is facts and not opinion right there. So you can now buy Dogecoin on Wealth Simple Crypto and 13 other tokens. So yes, another exchange is now accepting Dogecoin. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, so this is pretty much all I have for the video. But yeah, remember, I am not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. You need to do your own due diligence, everybody. You need to go on this website right now, bitinfocharts.com, and you need to look and analyze all of these whales and what they're doing, the moves that they're making. 3 days ago, this whale came in at 20 cents and spent $99 million on Dogecoin. Now their $99 million is $115 million. Like, come on, 3 days from 99 million to 115 million, a literal $16 million increase in 3 days. Where else can you do that? Where else can you do $16 million in 3 days? You know, and now they can literally buy, like, imagine this. Imagine they took out that whole thing, all the profit and the initial gains, right? Imagine they took that out, and then they take the profit, the $16 million, and they spend it on 10,000 rental units. 10,000 rental units. I already did a math equation with this, but let's say you have 10,000 rental units, $1,500 a month. You do this for a whole year, or for 10 years straight. That's $1.8 billion every single 10 years. $1.8 billion of cash flow every 10 years, just off of this initial investment. Come on now, $1.8 billion 10 years. That's generational wealth right there. And that is a huge math problem that I just kind of pulled out of nowhere. But that's definitely a realistic thing. You know, you got 10,000 rental units, $1,500 a month, 10 years, $1.8 billion. Actually, let's kind of confirm that. I want to confirm that. All right, so you have 10,000 rental units times $1,500 times 10 years. All right, wait, no, let's redo that. So you have 10,000 rental units, right? And then you have 10,000 of them, and then you multiply it by 30 days because it's 30 days a month. That's where I went wrong. That is where I went wrong. 10,000 rental units. All right, let's redo this. 10,000 rental units. Multiply that by $1,500. Multiply that by 30 days because there's 30 days in a month. By how many years you want to do? 10 years. 4.5 billion. Yeah, something like that. 4.5 billion, 1.8, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of cash flow, all off of this $16 million gain in 3 days that he made. This person can literally have generational wealth. They just take it out and they buy all these rental units. You know, it's really that simple. But it's really crazy. I wish I had $100 million so I could do that same thing. But we will get there with Dogecoin. We will all make it rich and make it big with Dogecoin, right? Everyone is going to make it big with Dogecoin. And I'm kind of stuck on that math problem now. I'm gonna have to do some of this math here. You guys want to do math with me? Let's do some math, because this is now going to this is gonna get me right. So 10,000, 1,500 a month, 12 months, 10 years. That's where I went wrong. 12 months, 10 years, 1,500 a month, $1.8 billion, right? So that is a lot right there. That is a lot of money right there. So anyways, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood and Webull. And as you know it, I will be back with another video. Peace.